always good times with Animal Collective. That was Who Could Win a Rabbit by Animal Collective off of their 2004 album Sung Tongs. Uh, Tongue Songs, I guess, is what that's supposed to be. They just flipped it. Very psychedelic band. Very weird stuff. I really enjoyed Animal Collective for a little bit. Like a couple years after this, they released Strawberry Jam, and that's like pure like psychedelic pop, happy, good times, good stuff. But then they also have a lot of weird, super experimental stuff. This wasn't so bad. A lot of some of their more ambient stuff loses me, but um, Animal Collective is a cool band. It would be an interesting tournament, that's for sure. We're listening to that today because we have a Magnetic Fields song from 2004 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 40 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament, and that is match 34 in round 2. If you're new here, and you're wondering what a Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me fill you in. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released from the years 2000 to 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released in that 25-year span. The reason we selected that specific time span is that we've already done part 1, and that was all their stuff from the 90s, which was roughly the first half of their discography so far. And we're just continuing on from where we left off. Both of our songs got by us through the last round, so they did not battle to get here. We are hearing them for the first time on the channel today. First up, we've got 78, The Blizzard of 78, which was released in 2017 on 50 Song Memoir. So 78 is short for 1978, and would have been, and therefore it's a story that takes place when Stephen Merritt was 13 years old, being track 13. According to Genius.com, in 78, The Blizzard of 78, Stephen Merritt recalls his 13-year-old self's feeble attempt to start a rock band during the deadly northeastern United States blizzard of 1978. The lyrics detailing the horrible and devastating effects of the weather contrast with those documenting Merritt's mundane time spent reading and playing music. So basically, like, what a 13-year-old does to kill time when a disaster is happening, and he doesn't think about the lives that are being lost, the toll that it's having on humanity. He's just kind of, doing his teenager thing. Its competition today is I Was Born, released in 2004 on I. Genius.com doesn't have any notes on this song, so we're just going to have to check it out and see what it sounds like. I guess we should just go ahead and get into them. Here's 78, The Blizzard of 78.
One 10-year-old was found after 3 weeks in a snowdrift 10 feet from his door. Some fell asleep in their cars and awakened no more. 25 people died shoveling snow. Have that done by somebody you hate. 166 looters arrested, but wait. I spent the blizzard of 78 on a commune in northern Vermont with all the Isaac Asimov anybody could want. Music was very much not allowed, so we said, hey kids, let's start a band. Proof that Ganesh loves us, there was no tape deck at hand. The first band I'd had was called One and a Half. We were a duo technically. So if Tonto's expanding headband was a band, so were we. I spent a blizzard of 78 on a commune in northern Vermont with all the Ursula Le Guin anybody could want. I played guitar, Chris played tin cans, Carolyn played tambourine. Chris was 11, Carolyn 12, I 13. We called ourselves the Black Widows. We weren't the last nor the first, but we were almost certainly by far the worst. We made the Cramp sound orchestral. That's an achievement, I guess. As for rehearsal, we made the Shags sound like yes. I spent the blizzard of '78 on a commune in northern Vermont with all the Rogers Alagny anybody could want. It was hell.
That was delightfully loud and strange. I really liked the lyrics in that one. That was a cool song. I liked how the comparison of themselves and the Shags. We made the Shags sound like yes. I doubt they even knew about the Shags back then, but pretty good reference anyway. That was a cool song. Let's check out I Was Born.
I was born, I hate this part, being someone new, being torn, seeing someone who died as he grew, growing older is killing a child who laughed and smiled at anything, growing colder and less wild, and learning to sing. I was young, then not so young, scary either way. One more run down that black ladder every day. One more floor down the elevator to oblivion. What fun! But this singularly awful one is being born.
That was pretty good. A little bit more on the soft side. Definitely two completely different songs to be comparing, which happens a lot with the magnetic fields. But I think I'm going to give it to 78, the Blizzard of 78. I just really liked the sounds I was hearing there, and I loved the story of a 13-year-old trying to start a band with the backdrop of, the entire northeastern coast anyway, just like falling apart. It's fun. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our The Smiths tournament action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.